guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video. It's not the usual content you would expect on the channel today. The reason for that is, last week we got a dog. This is Callie. So for a couple of weeks I've got to stay at home and be with the dog, and therefore we've got to innovate and adapt and overcome the situation. So today we came up with this super original idea. I don't think this has ever been done before in the history of YouTube. We're going to be DMing 100 professional bike riders and hoping I don't cancel myself and end my career before it's even began. So we've got Andy with us today to help, to give a little bit of a helping hand. And I think we're going to start off, we're going to pretty mellow, and we're going to go with Luke Rowe. We're going to send him a message. I've said, yo, what's your order at the Indian? You look like a chicken tikka masala kind of guy. All right, next up is Alaphilippe, and I've got a proposition for him. I'm going to say race me for pink slips. Loser has to give the other a watch. Caveat, the loser wins. The thing is, I don't even think he pays for his Richard Mille watches. I'm pretty sure it's a sponsorship anyway.
Oh, really?
So he's the only winner out of this situation.
He just gets a free rollie. Because let's be honest, you're not going to stand a chance.
So if you've watched the Tour de France commentary this year on Eurosport, you'll have seen Adam Blythe's wacky and wonderful outfit choices, and in particular, his pretty creative shirts.
How about, I'm going to address a party. I'm going to dress as Tiger King. Can I borrow one of your shirts, please?
Mate, I like it. We're going with that one. All right, so hello, hope you're well. Look, I've got a Tiger King themed fancy dress coming up, and I wondered if I could borrow a shirt. Mate, this is brilliant.
He just sends you 20.
Yeah. Let's tell him to off. All right, next up, Caleb Ewan. What could we say to him? Any ideas? Mate, I could ask him for a go in his Lamborghini. He's got an event though. 10,000 likes and I get to go in your Lambo. What do you think? No way he's going to reply to me.
I like that one.
All right. Next up, Adam Yates. I'm going to ask him who would win in an arm wrestle. You or Simon? Who would you back, Andy? Who would you back?
Probably Adam.
I mean, they're both
like more of a fighter, I think.
They're both little skinny boys, so
yeah, it would be a good fight to watch, to be fair.
Mate, Blythe's already replied. I don't want to read it.
Oh really?
Oh my god. Next up, arguably one of the most successful British Tour de France riders of all time, Mr. Chris Froome. Andy, do you got any suggestions for that one?
How about my electric's just gone out? How about you can power me washing machine for £4 million a year?
We're going with it.
That's coming out of your expenses, by the way, if you did.
Yeah, I'll be out back. I'm just going to go win the lottery.
Oh, the amount of things that we could say at the GCN. All nice things, obviously.
Yeah, we love GCN here. No slating GCN in the comments, please. Let's all be friends. Yeah. Let's all be friends. They are.
Keep it PG.
Yeah, let's keep it PG. I'm going to drop them a DM though. I'm going to say, hey guys, quick one. Any chance I can have my list of ideas back? I need to film a video this week. Yours sincerely, Cycling Cam. Oh mate, they've got an automatic reply. Hey, thanks for getting in touch with us at GCN. We'll be back to you as soon as we can. If you're looking to submit photos or videos to us, check out the GCN app to get involved there. There you go. That's GCN's free shout out in the video. Oh wow. Okay. Next up, we're gonna head over to across the water to Mr. Wout van Aert. What can we say to Wout van Aert? I feel like there's nothing I can't roast him for anything. I can't call him anything. I think I'm just gonna go with I love you.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
I think I'm just gonna go with I love you. I'm gonna throw it out there. It is what it is. I can't hide it anymore.
That's the only reply you get is the one of Wout van Aert. Just say love you too.
Either love you too or weirdo.
Yeah, love the vlogs.
Yeah, imagine. Come on, mate. He's never seen a vlog in his life. All right, good friend of both of ours, Chris Lawless. What can we say to him? I feel like we can go. I feel like we can go a little bit, a little bit more rogue with Chris, and hopefully, he doesn't take it too personally.
How about we play a drinking game where every time you get dropped in a bike race where you need to take a drink, your doctor's just rang up and says, I've only got 4 months left to live.
Mate, that's brutal. That is brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This was Andy's idea. So I've gone with, we play this game where we take a shot every time you DNF a race. The doctor said I've got 4 months left to live.
That's
Mate,
with a lot of abuse.
I'm scared of what the reply is going to be. It might not even be appropriate to show in the video. It could be that bad. Next up, Lance Armstrong, the most controversial man, slightly more controversial than myself. Do you know if Dr. Ferrari still offers coaching sessions?
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
When Cam goes to #1 in the world, we know what's happened.
Yeah, yeah. James Shaw, what were we going to say to James?
Yeah, James Shaw. Could just ask him for the buttons back off your shirt. Now that you're a World Tour rider, any chance you can replace that shirt you ripped off me back in Edinburgh?
Yeah, Hugo Boss buttons last seen in the Hive, Edinburgh. Now I'm going to say congrats on the new contract with EF, mate. Let's try and stay in the World Tour this time. We'll put a kiss on the end as well to kind of, you know, dampen things and bring a bit more of a lightheartedness to it. Next up, I've gone for Monaco resident and Trek Segafredo superstar Jasper Stuyven, and I'm going to just say simply, what is it with cyclists and tax havens? Hashtag pay your fair share. Oh mate, I hope people, like, this is going to go either really well or horribly. Just, you know, if you're watching this video, it's a complete joke. It's a complete joke. I don't take it too seriously, all right? So Gianni Moscon, the Italian rider for Ineos, did an article this morning saying that he is not interested in what people write on social media about me. All he cares about is looking at tractors. He's got a strong interest in tractors. So I've simply sent a picture to Gianni Moscon of a tractor with Ile Gesbit on the front of it, who is the person he punched in last year's Tour de France and therefore subsequently got disqualified, with a simple question: do you like my tractor? Personally, I don't see it, but every now and again I get DMs saying that I look like the French FDJ rider David Gaudu. So I just simply sent him a meme of someone looking in the mirror. Next on the hit list is Peter Sagan. I've said, hey man, seen you're in a bit of legal bother. Feel free to hit up Graham Coffee, your one-stop shop for cycling solicitors. Alright, Bauke Mollema. I'm just going to simply ask him, do you think Max Verstappen is going to win the Drivers' Championship this year? Who knows? Let us know in the comments down below. So last year, Esteban Chavez took part in the Zwift World Championships. He finished like second to last, I think. So I'm going to give him a bit of advice. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say, do you fancy another crack at the World Championships this year? Do you need a faster bike? If so, I know a guy. Yes.
Cue the comments down below.
I know, yeah. Please don't roast me too hard. Marcel Kittel. Arguably the best haircut in professional cycling. So I'm going to ask him, can I have the number for your hairdressers?
Next up, you should send one to Rigoberto Urán. Obviously been in the news recently with the baby strap across his chest. Maybe you should message him and just be like, I know you're not going to use this anymore. Any chance I could have it for Cali?
I need one for my dog. Hey mate, I assume you're not going to need the baby chest strap anymore. Any chance I could use it for my dog? Thanks.
A little puppy emoji.
Yeah, puppy emoji. Alright, I'm going to ask Michael Woods, have you ever considered changing your first name to Tiger? I feel like that's a valid question. Arguably one of the most famous sports stars in the world, and he shares the surname. So if I was called Michael Woods, I would definitely change my name to Tiger. So recently, Filippo Ganna did an ad with Barilla, the Italian spaghetti company, the Italian pasta company, and whilst I was out in Livigno, I copied him. I'm simply going to send him his post and my photo. Which is better? We're getting a couple of replies already. I mean, I'm not gonna read them yet. I'm not gonna read them just yet, but I'm getting some replies. So this is good. This is a good thing, right?
Oh, bad. We don't know what the replies are yet.
Yeah. It could be very, very bad. Next up, Mattia van der Poel. I've gone with, hey, this might sound kind of random, but would you rather have one nipple or two belly buttons? We've all thought it. All right, next up, Ethan Vernon. Andy, got any suggestions for that one?
Yeah, I saw something yesterday, I think it was, and I've got one question for him. What's going on in his Wikipedia?
We definitely didn't change this, by the way. It wasn't us. So what I'm gonna do is just simply send him a picture of his Wikipedia page and say WTF. So Nicholas Roach, recently retired pro, and I think I'm going to ask him, is he just going to set up a coaching company like every other ex-pro? Because that's what it seems like people do nowadays. Alex Dowsett, I'm just simply going to say, love your YouTube channel, mate. Let's keep it nice.
Nah, we can change this. You could say you've proven.
Oh, I'm going to go for a walk.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
The most successful British cyclist of all time, Mr. Bradley Wiggins. Oh my God! I just found a DM from 2016 to Bradley Wiggins. Hey man, I live down beep lane. I know you're busy at the minute, but perhaps we could go for a pedal post Rio or something. Cheers, Cameron.
Friends.
And he didn't even read it. Jeez. And now I've got to go again. I've got to be that guy. I'm just going to send him a picture. I'm going to send him a selfie of him on the wall and say, yo, how many likes to get the real thing in a video, in a YouTube video? He's just going to probably ignore me again. So we're going to send Egan Bernal a picture of him in some absolutely banging wellies and ask him, where did you get the wellies from, mate? I'm in the market for some myself. And I think the final one we're going to end on is, I'm just going to ask Rohan Dennis, does he have any Netflix recommendations? Bosh, send. All right, we're going to leave it for 24 hours and then I will return with hopefully some replies.
Or a few lawsuits.
Yeah. Or a defamation charge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be too scared to look at my phone over the next day, I swear. Okay, it's been 24 hours now. It's actually been a little bit over 24 hours. We've given as much time as possible to read the message and reply to the message. We actually got a few decent replies, one of which was GCN. I've not opened any yet, apart from one message from Adam Blythe. Andy's back with us today on the camera. He's going to join us. So without further ado, let's jump into these DMs and let's see what they've got to say. And let's also expose some pro cyclists who don't check their Instagram requests. Or maybe they just don't want to reply to me.
If I speak...
So we'll jump into the first message, which was to Adam Blythe. He did reply. He just said, ha, line. Can't make up my mind if you're taking the here. So I did tell him that we were just filming a video for Andy, and thank you for being a good sport, and he didn't reply. So maybe he's off, or maybe he's just not bothered. Mate, I thought the reply from James Shaw was going to be like a jokey one, or telling me to F off or something, because he is a pal of mine. But it was quite a nice reply. He said, thanks mate, that's the plan this time. But then again, I didn't really plan on dropping out last time. Oh well, third time lucky hopefully. He's just a nice guy, isn't he? But without further ado, let's move on to the next one. Ethan replied, he just said, ha ha ha, Andy is such a beep.
Wow. Okay, Ethan.
Mate,
okay.
do you know the funny thing about this is, I love how he just assumed it was you.
This is video evidence, Ethan, right? It's not me. I'm actually a nice guy. It's all calm.
It was your idea. I facilitated it, but it was definitely your idea, so you have to take some of the credit. Next up, Alex Dowsett. I just simply said to Alex, I love your YouTube channel, mate. And again, he replied, thanks Cam, much appreciated, hope you're well. So, we're going to jump into Chris Lawless's message. This is quite a brutal message. This was quite a brutal message. We said to him, we play this game every time we take a shot, you DNF a race. The doctor said I've got 4 months left to live. And he said, is that a quote from me, the amount of DNFs I have? Bless him. I mean, I expected a pretty savage reply from Chris, but hey, he's playing it nice, so yeah, fair play. Hey, I hope he has a lot less DNFs next year. I mean, he was injured. He was injured a lot of this year, and he had a few problems. So fingers crossed, next year he's back to health, and he can replicate that form he had when he won the Tour de Yorkshire.
Yeah. I know he's been.
And that's the nicest thing I'll ever say about Chris Lawless. No. I still think. We also got a message from Nicholas Roach. He just sent a laughing emoji, a crying happy emoji, and then simply put interested. So sadly, we didn't get any more replies from Pro Cyclists, though we did send one DM to GCN who I did not think were going to reply at all, but they have, and I'm pretty nervous to open this message. The preview just says, "Hey Cam, we saw you, ... and that's it. That's it. So here we go. What did they... Hey Cam, we saw your video on the super steep wall as well. Can't believe we both ended up shooting the same vid on the same road. Hopefully we won't be doubling up again. But can I still have my titles back, please?"
Nah, fair play.
Jeez. Yeah, fair play. I'm actually gonna reply to them and say,
What are you doing next week?
yeah. Yo, any heads up from what you're dropping next week, just so I can film it first. Now I'm gonna say it'll be awesome to film a video together one day. What's that quote? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I'm gonna take a shot at GCN and say, yo, let's film a video together one day. You never know. People think in the it's a common miss. Oh, we got the same generic reply, so that's pretty cool. But I know we got a few comments in the last video, like comparing my video to GCN's video, and people think like there's some beef there and stuff, but there's not really any beef. I like GCN, I respect what they do. I hope that they respect what I do, and yeah, look, I would love the opportunity to film a collaboration with them someday. So yeah, if you want to see that, maybe head over to GCN, to their Instagram, to the YouTube comments, and just say that you want to see a collab with me, and maybe we can. You never know. The power of the people might be able to make it happen.
Or not.
Or they'll just tell me to.
Cameron Jeffers who?
Yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Something a little bit different on the channel. If you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like so I can continue buying dog food for Callie.
But I really had to go
See you
and
next
get my
time.
bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog. I know she a hot one, but Lindsay's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my